My question is, why would you? You're entitled to your own beliefs. Why would you? James Carville and Mary Madeline.
I'm not touching that one. Yeah, that's a great example of two people that made it work.
Yeah, you don't have to have the same political beliefs. Debate team students had no doubt that these presidential debates had given them a unique perspective.
So we wanted to know what they thought about the president and Mitt Romney's performance in the debate, specifically about last night's third debate on foreign policy. And as such, Brian Pius live at EastView High School in Apple Valley with the debate team there. Good morning, Brian.
Hey, good morning to you guys. So they've had 9 state championships in debates here at EastView High School since they opened up in 1997. So a great place for us to go and get their perspective on this here this morning. We have Todd Herring, the head debate coach. And Todd, first of all, what did you think last night?
Well, it's really interesting, Brian, because we expect debate to be about clash, a lot of confrontation. And really on the major issues last night, Governor Romney agreed with President Obama. And I think that was a calculated strategy on his part. And really, I think what he wanted to get out of the debate is to look presidential and to be likable.
Absolutely. We also have Anant. He's a junior on the debate team here, and Anant, we'll get your reaction to this as well. But what's kind of that line of when can you agree with your opponent in a debate like we saw Mitt Romney do a few times last night?